Taking a look at biotech breakthroughs, joining us now is Paul Brennan, the president and CEO of NervGen Pharma. Thanks so much for coming on our show. And many biotechs have been called upon during the pandemic to join the race for vaccines and cures. Is your company working on any COVID-related treatments?
No, we're not. We're working on products related to nerve damage, whether it's a result of a trauma or a neurodegenerative disease.
Has the COVID pandemic, though, had an effect on your business?
The COVID has had substantial effect on the business in multiple different ways, including how we do our studies, how we recruit individuals, how we raise financing. Some of it's been good and some of it's been challenging.
How so? What's an example?
So an example is doing our clinical studies. We've moved the location of our clinical study away from the United States to Australia because the COVID numbers are much lower in Australia, and there's much less likelihood of disruption if you do the study in Australia. But it means an additional regulatory step if we go through Australia.
What potential breakthroughs can you tell us about that are happening at NervGen?
So this is really actually the therapy we're designing is a true breakthrough in terms of nerve repair. So at the moment, when you're looking at treating someone who's had a nerve damage, whether it's a spinal cord injury or a stroke or a result of a neurodegenerative disease, there's nothing to treat those patients at the moment. And so what we're looking at is a mechanism that allows the body to repair itself, to regain function after a nerve damage, even if it's something as devastating as a stroke or Alzheimer's disease.
How close are you to getting that onto the market?
The first step is to study in healthy subjects, which is what we're doing in Australia. And that dosing will begin this quarter. So we're pretty excited about this because we're moving our technology for the first time in man. You can read a lot about what we're doing at nervgen.com. We've outlined pretty much in detail the technology as well as the indications we're focusing on and our next steps.
Well, thanks again for bringing your breakthrough onto our show.
Well, thank you very much for having me.